Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Bobbie. This is Bobbie Reads Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning friend, welcome back. Today, I want to do a reading for the energy of election night in America, November 5th, 2024. What are we going to get? What did we get right here? We got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is fun, socializing. Okay, all right. I like that energy. It's good energy to start with. What do you guys think? You know, there's a lot of people predicting a lot of craziness. I've seen some craziness in my readings. I've actually had where election may actually be postponed. So I thought, you know what, let's just do a quick reading before we get going. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Please know that this is not news and this is not facts. So if you're here for that, don't. And also, I'm a human, so obviously I have biases. I do not let those biases impact my interpretation or reading of the cards, okay? So please know that as well. And with that, let's get going. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is about family. It's about happiness. It's about joy. This is like really great energy to just start off with. And what is getting in the way, or what the obstacle is this Six of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed is a card of postponement. Interesting. I literally just told you guys that my other readings that there wasn't an election and we just got postponement, huh? Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about anxiety, fear. Everyone is really freaking out right now. Like that's the energy that we're coming into this election. I think there's a lot of people that are really stressed and losing sleep and really nervous about how this election is actually going to go. And then we have the Fool reversed. Okay, so interesting, because this is what lies ahead. And when the Fool is upright, it talks about new beginnings. But when the Fool is reversed, it can talk about delayed beginnings. So that's interesting. Okay. So the next card we have is the Ace of Swords reversed. This is a card of chaos, complications, disruptions. So there are going to be people who are going to be actively trying to disrupt the election process. This is going to be outside influences doing everything they can to create conflict between U.S. citizens through disinformation campaigns. All right. I mean, and you don't have to be a tarot card reader to know that either. I mean, that's just what's going on. We see that, you know, every day. And then the cards are just confirming what we already know. So that is something that is going to impact this election. And then we have the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is about leaving conflict behind, and it's about a transition. So this is about what we don't see coming. So there's some kind of a transition that might happen that we don't see coming that changes or impacts this election night in America. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is about carrying a really heavy burden. I think most Americans right now feel like they are carrying an incredibly heavy burden. No matter which side of the aisle you fall on, the stakes are incredibly high. And I think all of us are very passionate about our sides and our beliefs. And I do feel that this is a very important election. This is just the weight of this election cannot be understated or overstated, whatever. Okay, and I keep having to clear my throat, which is so weird because I've not had this at all before I started filming this video. So that's throat chakra. That's people, that's like my throat chakra shutting down. So that's voices being silenced, which is really interesting. Oh my God. I pulled from the wrong deck. I pulled from this deck, but I pulled solved. Yes, it is the throat chakra. Thank you for the confirmation, universe. Okay. So the next card that we have is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. Right now, people are thinking back, and we see it here, I think, with this 10 of Cups, right? It's all about family. I think Americans are focused on our families, and we're focused on wanting things to be good for our families, wanting things to be where we feel safe and secure and not facing all of these issues that we're facing right now with, conflicts and tragedies and, emergencies all over the globe. I think everyone is just putting themselves in this mental space of just like trying to go back to a different time in their mind just to cope. I really do feel like that's kind of what's going on. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is about obstacles, things being in the way. So this could be a fear of obstacles popping up for the election process. This is something to do with obstacles. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of the outcome. And the Queen of Pentacles, this is a very noble woman. So it's interesting that we get this as the outcome. I'm wondering if this is saying, and don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. I'm wondering if this is indicating a Kamala win. One of my other videos, my final 2024 election prediction video, because I was getting either Trump or I was getting where I couldn't really tell, but it was very much leaning Trump. So my first two predictions I did earlier, like when Biden was still in and then when Kamala first entered the race, I was still very much getting that Trump was going to win. But the energy changed. It shifted. It shifted just a few weeks ago. And now my cards, they're coming up feminine. So this very much could be, the result could be a Kamala win on election night. Okay, so let's see here what else we can get. So let's look at the energy of the American people. Are people going to be calm and make it through this? Or are we going to see protests, riots, people, creating violence at the, well, hello, that's just a, wow. Okay. Goodness gracious. I feel like the more I'm trying to pick them up, the more they're just flying everywhere. This is so funny. Okay. So, is there going to be violence on election night, or is everyone going to be calm? What can we expect to see? What's going to be the energy of the American people? Okay. We have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Devil. Oh, gross. Okay. So the Three of Wands reversed. This is about careless mistakes and communication issues and setbacks. Communication issues. We've had communication issues twice now. I'm wondering if there's going to be an issue with all the communication, like communication going down. We have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a really powerful man. A really, really powerful man. And then we have this Devil energy. And this is about bondage. It's about temptation. And it's about manipulation. I really feel like Donald Trump is going to be negative. And he's going to incite, manipulate violence. Let's get some other cards here. I'm going to go through this deck and see if we can get anything. I feel like because the King of Pentacles is man with money, right? And that would be Donald Trump, even though I don't think he really has money. But that would represent him. He would be the devil doing the manipulation. I mean, look, it says sex, obsession, addiction, enslavement, all the things that make life worth living. And is that not like the stuff we hear about Trump, you know? Okay, so let's just see. Oh, I had a flipper. Hold on. We have white collar crime. Okay. So this is a lot of cards, but we're going to go ahead and roll with it. Okay. So interesting. We got demonic possession. I think that that's just a confirmation of that devil card. I don't think it's actual demonic possession. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay. So let's go through it. So we're seeing white collar crimes taking place. We are seeing that it's an inside job. I do think we are going to see riots and protests. And with this microchip, I just feel like this could indicate something going down, communications going down. We keep getting communication issues. And I'm feeling like this could talk about someone hacking something, or I don't know, but I feel like this is there's something technical. There's something technical that's going to happen. There will be an investigation. There will be a paper trail, and they will be exposed. Okay? So just know that whatever happens, that it will be exposed. With this memories, I think that this goes back to what we were talking about before, the energy of the American people being in this place where it's like, how did we get here? How did we get from where we were to here? It's just, it's really, really crazy. It's really crazy. And then this intoxication, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this is all about like things that are not good for you. There's things that are not good that are going to happen. I see that with this riots and protests too. I feel like people are going to be manipulated into rioting. I've said that before, and it just keeps coming up. So let's take a look at the energy of Kamala's camp. We have the Hanged Man on the bottom. Hanged Man is all about taking time out. It can be about prophecy. Ooh, that's a little creepy. Prophecy. Since everyone seems to think these are the end times. Okay, what is going to be the energy of Kamala's campaign group, people, camp? You know, those peeps. On election night. Okay. We have the High Priestess reversed. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. High Priestess reversed is about deceit, duplicity. It can be about secrets. Two of Wands is about being on the move. It can be about like waiting for your ships to come in. It's about accomplishment. So she is going to have a sense of accomplishment. And then there's this Knight of Wands reversed. And this is about miscommunications. So everyone keeps getting this communication card. That's so weird. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some of these cards and see what's going on. I want to know about this High Priestess reversed, this deceit or hypocrisy or secrets. I want to know what's going on there. At the bottom of this Two of Wands card, it says, are you prepared for your journey? So, yeah, it's weird. I keep feeling a win for her. Oh my God, I said prophecy. And then Lily. That's so weird. Oh, that's too many. We did get Soul though that popped up there, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Oh, okay. Okay. So I think that there's a shift. There's a shift that has happened. And I think the shift was between Trump and Kamala. And I think she's feeling that shift. Let's put on our tinfoil hats, everybody. We all know that big business is what controls both sides of the aisle. Whether it's Democrat or Republican, it's not really the politicians that are doing anything. It's the business people, it's the 1% that are pulling the strings. Okay. So I think that the original choice that they were going to make was to put Trump into office. But I think that changed. And I think that they're putting Kamala. And I think that the reason that they're doing it is bigger than for us to know. Okay. Remember how I was saying, like, oh, people think it's end times. Well, there's some stuff coming up. And so I'm wondering if this is what has to happen in order for what's coming to unfold. Okay. And then I see poison and I see embezzlement. So there's going to be some shady financial stuff that's going on, money changing hands. Could be from donors. And with this poison, I feel like it's doing business with just toxic people that are poisoning our country. Yeah. That's the energy that I get. I'm still really getting that she's going to pull this one out. Okay, let's get the energy of the Trump campaign. The night of the election. Ugh. Come on, fingers. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. That's like that throat chakra. When I clear my throat, it's like there's nothing even there. Okay. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Devil card again. You guys, I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? We have the Five of Wands. It's literally when monsters fight. This is about Trump is bored and dissatisfied with his life. So what he wants to do is to manipulate people, pull strings, and watch people fight. Because it's fun for him. Like, literally, that's what these cards say. Even if you support Trump, I mean, there's no other... I would love if someone disagrees. If you disagree with me, give me what you think the meanings for these cards are. Like, because I want to know if my perspective is off. But Four of Cups is just about being, like, completely dissatisfied. Like, I'm super bored. I'm like, bored rich kid. Like, I want to play president now because I'm bored and I want to be this, dictator from day one, and I want to, like, pull these strings, and I want to watch everybody fight and watch all this stuff and just sit back and, like, enjoy it and drink my Diet Coke and eat my McDonald's and, like, call it a day. I very, very much feel like that's the energy from him. I really do. Yeah, I don't even need to pull any more cards. I mean, it's just, that's pretty cut and dry. Okay, and the final question I'm going to ask is, what is the energy of the American people going to be like? We had that 10 of Cups, right, at the very beginning of the reading, and that gives me some hope that, we as people, even though we may have differences of opinion, that we can respect one another and pull together, pull together as people, not let anyone divide us, because we have more in common than we have that separates us. Okay. Energy of the American people on election night. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Sun, and we have the Three of Wands reversed. So I think this is so interesting, because I think for half of the people, they're going to feel heartbreak. And for half the people, they're going to feel over the moon. Like, I mean, this is the card of, like, heartbreak. This heart's being stabbed. And the Sun is, like, the ultimate. And the Sun, when you're looking at, like, politics, the Sun, and when you're looking at astrology, the Sun typically represents the head of government. So this would be the president. We have the Three of Wands reversed, and this is about careless mistakes and communication. Again, with the communication issues. You know what? No, I'm reading this wrong. They're going to read it wrong. They're going to read it wrong. It's either a communication issue where they're not going to be able to get it out, or they're going to call the president. They're going to call the wrong winner. But it is going to be emotionally hard, I think, for everybody. Ooh, that's kind of heavy. Ugh, I don't like ending on that. But anywho, with that being said, if you liked this depressing video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.